would say, well, we're going to keep it.
What's going on this Saturday morning? I hope everybody enjoying this Saturday. Good vibes only. If y'all were up early this morning, y'all seen me get into week 7. We played South Carolina. All right. Hope everybody enjoying a beautiful morning, man. Woke up this morning, had some coffee. So on the last stream, if you guys missed it, I ended up getting a recruit from Alex Stevens, 5-star recruit, as you can see. Nationally, number 18, state number 1, and position wise, he's number 2. I'm very intrigued by him, man. I'm not gonna lie. His awareness looks like we could develop that a little bit. But if you look at his throw power and his speed and acceleration, he's gonna be really fun. He might actually come in and compete for the starting quarterback position. Who knows? I know right now, we got Garrett, and that's the priority. But I'm looking forward to it. We got an incoming recruit that should be coming in. I believe I got him scheduled for. Oh, he already came in. He came in for the South Carolina game. That was the score is 38-20. I know it looks like it isn't much, but let me go back to the game, because the game was in my personal opinion, like, even though we did kind of stunt on boys, it was a fun game. Yeah, as you can see, they got 12 first downs. They got 399 total offense. We poured out more plays than them because we was running the ball like crazy. Their yards per play was 8.7 versus ours being 5.5. rushing yards, or rushes, sorry, then yards and touchdowns. As you can see, we got 191 on the ground, and we scored 3 touchdowns. If we can continue running the ball for this year, I see us going in for the playoff. Like, and that should save us our job. Yards per rush, 5.3 versus 2.8. We, like I said, my game plan was to stuff the run, especially with Sellers, because if they got on the ball running, I know it was gonna be RPO magic. And I mean, of course, they got me a couple times, just going over the top of my head. That's how they got, a couple touchdowns. The first touchdown was really a over the top one. Again, if you guys get a chance, go back, check the last video out, and you'll see that game. If you look at the attempts and touchdowns and stuff, Garrett, I mean, that pass rush was tough. It was real tough. Third down conversions, of course, we executed. The fourth down conversion we executed on. We got to stop on them on a fourth down conversion. I believe it was like fourth and 4 or 4th and 1. I can't remember I can't remember the play specifically, or the set of downs and how many yards they had before they completed it, but they didn't convert. Long story short, they didn't convert. Red zone touchdown field goals, as you can see, we got to the red zone 3 times, or we got 3 of them. And field goals, we hit 1. Field goal percentage 57. I don't know, man. That don't sound right. Turnovers. We ain't turn over the ball. We ain't fumbling the ball. Boy, they had when I kicked the ball off, the returner, he came up, and I can't remember what player it was. It might have been the cornerback that caught a pick 6 for us, but he came in, and I'm talking about, when I say he hit him and lit him up, boy, it was like an old style football hit. Like, I was like, okay. And we got the fumble recovery. Lord knows how they like to play on NCAA. It's like when they fumble the ball, it's so hard to pick it up. I feel like EA Sports, if y'all hear me, man, that's something that y'all got to work on the fumbles lost. Like, for one, if a fat man is right there by the ball, 9 times out of 10, a linebacker, they are going to dive on the ball. I don't know why y'all have linebackers trying to lean over their guts and pick up the ball. It makes no sense. Like, no, they dive on the ball. Like, they don't. I mean, some linebackers do try to pick it up, but I rarely see linebackers just dive on the ball. But y'all have quarterbacks and running backs do it. Wide receivers do it. Like, I do like sometimes, like, when they fumble the ball and they kind of roll, you'll see the player, but like, they'll have Mr. Fantastic arms come out of nowhere and pull the ball back in as a wide receiver. Like, not like, I think that needs to be I think that needs to be a stat for itself, like IQ, like in-game IQ. Or something, like, and it doesn't have to be like a 99 overall. Like, I think it needs to be like a scale of like from like 1 to 10, or are they good, elite, or is talent but not elite in-game talent. I don't know, like, because certain things that happen in football, like football plays, it's not always because of the talent. And because of somebody being so talented, sometimes they don't always have the IQ of what somebody who just knows football knowledge would do. So I think that's something that EA needs to work on. I know I'm getting out of context here when it comes to this Dynasty conversation and stuff like that, but y'all, tell me if I'm right or wrong in this. Like, we need to have an IQ skill set inside college football and just gaming going forward. Like, I'm not sure if 2K does it or not, but they might have like IQ rating on there. I don't think they do though. I mean, because I have a my player and I don't remember that being a thing. Punt return yards. I mean, I got 19 yards. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to work on like my special teams. Like I'm trying to work on that. And as y'all can see again, like that's why I say like the game was 38-20, but they was marching. They was marching. Uh let's see. As y'all I'm just gonna let y'all go by stat what went on with Garrett. As you can see, Garrett went 18 to 28, 64 completion percentage. I'm not mad about that. Not too mad. I want Garrett to get more. I want to be more aggressive with him because I think this year Garrett is going to be a quarterback that's going to get way more than 162 yards against elite level defenses. Like I think they're going to depend on his arm a lot this year. But again, I mean, that's the thing that I wish that college football kind of worked on was uh the like the wide receiver, the cornerback balance. Like elite level wide receivers outside of Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams, like they aren't the only ones who can move out of certain things. And I think route running too. Like wide receivers routes, it's never been adjusted to where it's crisp. Like if I had somebody go on like I don't know, like maybe like a post route, like they should be able to cook them. It shouldn't be like, oh, like because that guy's in like a zone, like that zone, like no, like I don't know. It's certain things that I feel like they could work on when it comes to certain wide receivers that are just based on route running skill set versus just speed, because they reward speed. Like if you have somebody with like a 99 speed, you can put him in the game 74 overall and he'll be your Heisman winner. And to me it don't like that's not how it should be. Like football is based upon speed a lot, but it's also based upon skill. I mean, I'm rambling a lot. Let me go to, what else happened. Caden had a good game, man. Gosh, I got to start using him more. That boy had 55 yards on a 9.2 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. Yards after contact was 13 versus Caden. Caden did 41, but I use Caden a lot. As you can see, 21 rushing attempts. He probably won't have that kind of game again. Unless I just feel like, yeah, like he deserves it and he's in the runner for Heisman. But y'all excuse my voice, man. I had honey in my coffee this morning. Baron Brown, as you can see, he had himself a game, 73 yards. Sharp, I mean, he wasn't too bad, 52 yards. I mean, I had to use my drag routes a lot in that South Carolina game. Like drags was rewarded me a lot. I tried to go over the top a lot, especially when I seen them pressing. And I made the proper adjustments, but boy, they stood through the whole freaking time. That was it. I know Aaron Anderson is kind of getting a little fed up right now. I try to get him involved more, and I think this next game he's gonna be my priority. But again, that's that part where I tell y'all, like 99 over, like when it comes to speed, like as you can see, like he's a fast wide receiver. Like his speed's 94, but Bearing, because his speed is so fast, I don't know, like, and I get it, 94 speed is not slow. But I mean, Aaron is a route runner, and for some odd reason, bro, like I said, when it comes to route receivers, because of the fact that you put them in certain routes in the middle, like CP, they jump on the middle routes. And the comeback routes too. Like I try to put them on comeback routes too, but because of the fact that somebody playing under it, it's easy access for interception. If somebody want to lab with me, y'all can hit me up, man. I'm looking for coordinators for hire. But yeah, That's what we did. Blocking, it was okay. As you can see, that boy has 10 pancakes. Good gosh. I mean, we're gonna have to start giving him flat jazz. Uh, but who allowed the sacks? Because I had 3 sacks. Oh, Josh, man. I don't know, man. Your job might be up. Your job might be in the running, my brother. But I mean, he had a tough task at hand. I mean, South Carolina pass rushing ain't nice. Defense, Weeks had himself a game. Thanks to him, he was the ringleader when it comes to stopping the run. Like, I mean, he was closing gaps. He was getting on the edge, cutting angles. I mean, he did what needed to be done. And of course, you say, like, I get it. Like, this is a game. Users control it. Like, I control where the gaps and all that stuff. But sometimes, like, I just feel like sometimes football was being played more than the game. And like I said, he was closing gaps. He was doing what needed to be done. It felt realistic the way, I executed my game plan. Like, my game plan was, do not let them run the ball. Make sure the only option they have is pass the ball. I know, as crazy as that may sound, but when you playing against teams that have running quarterbacks, it's tough if they have a good ground game. Because if they have a good ground game that day, and I think that's what screwed us up with DJ Ladway, they have a good run game. Yeah, it ain't gonna be sweet. Because now you're trying to stop the run game, and you're trying to stop them from going over the top, and you get on the RPO options too. Which, I mean, Lenore, as I get to that part, you'll see it. You'll see a lot of stuff that happen. Kick him, I can't complain. I mean, he made all the extra points. Good job, my brother. Dang, it looks like I'm about to lose him. Brown, I mean, executed the kick returns really well. I'm gonna start getting some of my freshmen involved too eventually. Now we're about to go to South Carolina. Lenore Sellers, like I said, had him a good game. Had him a good game. I mean, QB rating, as you can see, was 166. I mean, so like I said, he had himself a stellar game. 363 yards. At first, he didn't. At first, he started off kind of tough. Because I thought it was gonna be a real bad day for him. He ended up throwing an interception for a pick 6. And yeah, I was like, yeah, LSU, being at LSU at a night game too, boy, they was on that boy head top. Attaway, 18 yards. Like I said, we did what we needed to do when it came to, rushing. I will say this though, CP, they kind of give up once they realize that you can stop the run. If you, like, as you can see, like, their rushing attempts was bare minimum. Like, it was bare minimum. I don't know, man. I don't know. Harvard had himself a game. I don't know why I call him neighbor. I mean, it just come from pressing, bro. Him and Brown. I pressed them, and the game rewarded them for being pressed. Like I said, the blitz, the pass rushers, like they was getting to him. He just a quick release. I'm talking about when I say he's slinging the ball for 60 yards on a quick release. It's kind of crazy. And I don't know, maybe they should kind of work on that. I get it. It's CPU that we playing, so their mistakes is going to be bare minimum, but a pass rush, especially like when you got 3 or 4 of them, one on your blind side, 2 like in front of you, like a 60-yard dot is kind of crazy. Or, I mean, to me it is, especially when, I mean, how tall is he? He's 6'3", so all right. Well, he probably seen it. I can't argue about that no more. Receivers, like I said, they did good, man. Had themselves a day. We just, like I said, we stopped that run. I mean, I don't think did Lenore, he got sacked one time, so they're blocking his. Jeez. If I wasn't yeah, their blocking didn't allow a sack. It was more of a sack by his causing. So, jeez, man. What can I say? Dylan Stewart had himself a day. My blocking, though, in my honest opinion, they did what needed to be done. Like Stewart had himself a game, but I don't think really nobody else on that defensive side had themselves a game. Forced fumble was way. I didn't even know he forced a fumble. Jeez. I think quarterback hurries is a stat. Y'all got to implement quarterback hurries because they was right there by him. I don't know. LSU line is. I mean, I know they got a lot of replacements, especially that big boy Will. He looks really good. I don't know if y'all been watching preseason NFL, but Will Campbell look really good. I'm not surprised by it though. I figured he was gonna be an elite player in the NFL. I mean, he fits that. But yeah, as y'all can see, man, that was the game for the LSU and LSU versus South Carolina. And I just want to give y'all a comparison of what happened. The difference between that game versus the other one. So as y'all can see, DJ Ladway, beautiful game, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, no sacks. Like, I don't know, when it comes to these fast QBs, boy, and he hurt. But this is what I was saying, like, yards per carry, I know it's 3.4. You kind of want your running backs to get somewhere around that four range, but they had themselves a game. I mean, they got on the ground, and getting on the ground got them this. Also, too, it didn't help that I threw some picks. Yeah, to some trash, too. Yeah, I was pissed that game. I ain't even gonna lie, I was pissed. But as y'all can see, man, I mean, outside of the Clemson game, where we won 10-9, we won 43-6 against Louisiana Tech. I mean, I know it's Louisiana Tech, but still. Lost to them 39-34. Whooped them. Killed Ole Miss. We're the team that gave them their one loss. Cooked them. We're about to go into Vandy. After them, then we got Texas A&M. That's gonna be That's gonna be one of ones, 1-1. Got a bye week. Then we gotta go show up for Alabama. Oh my gosh. How's that game not televised? What the? All right. I don't know if it's because it's like a few games before and they're trying to make that decision, but that game should be broadcast. I don't know. and them 3-3. I don't know. Arkansas, that's gonna be a game because it's rivalry. Uh, I would hope that they mop them. And then we got Oklahoma, at Oklahoma too. And I know they've already lost 2 games, but I know their quarterback is up for Heisman. Another thing too, I'm playing this before the season actually starts. I bet by the time the season starts, like John Mateer, like he's like them and Oklahoma gonna be 1-on-1. Like I hate to say it, because I feel like my dog's gonna be inside the SEC championship. But I'm gonna talk about that later. I got something real rewarding coming up soon. Finally starting my sports channel, so we're gonna be covering a lot of that. But I like I said, I think Georgia gonna be in there. I think media is just they are trim. Look at that. Gonna wanna. Come on, man. Stop playing with them boys. I gotta see what happened to DJ Ladway. This dude get injured in real life and in the game. I hope you have a good season though, man. I don't wish nothing negative upon nobody. That's gotta be a heartbreaker. Zach, oh Lord, I hope that don't happen in real life. Achilles tear. Like, jeez. We lose the right tackle. Running back, Big Nate hurt. Gay hurt. Like, if this happened in real life, bro, I would be pissed. Like, y'all might not even want to come to my channel for a little bit. Just looking at what's going on around. This nigga got a dislocated ankle. Jeez. I feel bad because Billy Napier probably up for fire now. I don't wish that upon nobody, but know his job is on the line. Peter Woods. I know that's probably hurting Clemson too. The game has done better when it comes to players with higher overalls. Like, they actually do play and perform. A lot of SEC teams already lost 1 and 2 games. Like, dang, Alabama has no injuries. I don't even know why they losing. I got to see who they lost to. Oh, yeah, I think they lost their last game. That's got to suck. So a lot of these teams that's losing games probably due to injuries, certain player injuries, for real. Tennessee, they gonna have a big drop in this year's season, in my opinion. Broken ankle. And I don't know. I remember Austin. I swear I thought he played against us. Yeah, he did. Oh, dang. We took him out. My fault. And that explains probably why they lost 2 games. I mean, I know it's next man up. I know. But those games be valuable, bro. I think outside of him, I don't think they really got another elite running back. Again, I'm not following everybody. I'm following more of my team when it comes to this season and stuff like that. So I don't know what their run game looks like. And I know that's got to be disheartening for them, because when Jeremiah Love being cooked like to death because of the fact that they're using him so much, like, you got to bring in a backup. I'm not sure if he's their backup or not, but it's going to suck. Let's see. let's see what he's performing like. Nah, he ain't doing that. Wait. I'm sorry about that. Let me correct myself. Oh yeah, that was Russian. Yeah. Well, North Carolina. Okay, Billy. Um, their quarterback, Dylan. I call him PJ, Patrick Mahomes Jr. I know he is a phenomenal quarterback, but man, he probably would have did better if he played elsewhere. Just my personal opinion. They could prove me wrong. Nebraska could be really good this year. The Big Ten, like I know they got their dogs, but it ain't like everything is set in stone. Dang. I like Michigan, man. I ain't even gonna lie. For some reason, like I got a lot of love and respect for them. And now we come back to us. We ain't got no injuries right now. Thank God, knock on wood. But yeah, that's what's been going on, and I'm pretty sure y'all probably want to see this Heisman watch. Let's go check that out. Like I said, looks like it's all quarterbacks. I mean, but SMU has been performing well, and it looks like he's been stat stuffing too. 26 for 30, 331 passing yards. Jeez, 3 TDs. Dang, he had 10 carries for. Oh my gosh! If Kevin do this in real life, yeah, expect him to be in New York, and expect him to probably be a lottery pick in the next coming draft. Especially with like his build, he looks like he's like a dual threat, or he is. I mean, the dude got 107 rushing yards. That's just how football is going nowadays. Like a quarterback that can read options and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. Like, it's different. John, dang, they beat Texas. Dang. I don't know why I thought Texas was still undefeated, but all right. John Mateer is my Heisman candidate to probably win inside this season. I mean, look at his stats. Look, I mean, dude is cooking. Arch Manning looks really good, phenomenal. I mean, 3 TDs, 2 on the ground, 1 on the pass. Wait, I'm so confused. It say win versus Oklahoma. It says win versus Texas. Who the freak won? I don't know, man. This game is glitched up. As you can see, Lenore Sellis, he's out there too. Kansas State, I mean, they got that. These are pretty good Heisman runners. Pretty good Heisman runners. I can't complain. Let me go look at I'll look at the top 25. Okay, so Texas won. Okay. Texas, then us, we're number 2. Miami number 3, SMU number 4, Oregon number 5. Following that, you got Louisville, Penn State, Alabama, BYU, Ole Miss. It's not a bad top 10. I just don't think that's how it's going to play out in real life. That'd be crazy if it does, though. Iowa State, Ohio State, Texas Tech, Georgia, Notre Dame, USC, South Carolina, Clemson, Oklahoma, Kansas. I don't see Ohio State losing 2 games by week 8. I don't see Georgia losing 2 games by week 8. I don't see Alabama. I can see Alabama losing a game. South Carolina and Clemson being right there. depending on how the rest of their seasons play out, like let's say for instance if that actually does happen, like I'm pretty sure one of them gonna be fighting for playoff though. Kansas is performing how they should have performed last year. Just gonna be honest. And Minnesota, I got a friend, he was in Minnesota for our online league, and he be cooking up plays, boy. I'm talking about he got Minnesota like they turning into the new Nebraska Bama era. Indiana, they look tough. Auburn look tough. Utah look tough. Duke look tough. Yeah. And we are. Oh, yeah, because we lost to Florida. Freak. I think I covered everything when it comes to outside of the game. But yeah, let's get into LSU versus Vandy. Hold up. Need them points. Keith Tatu. Man, I'm gonna. Oregon got a solid playbook. I'm gonna stick to my 4-2-5. Ooh, I'm using them. I forgot all about them, boy. Boy, I forgot all about them jerseys. Crap. Let's get it.
job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hoskins. He'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now the play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
There's the pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, ready? He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, LSU! Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, the QB was trying to throw it to his running back behind the line of scrimmage. He never saw the defender. That was as easy a pick six as that guy is ever going to score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. And the Commodores need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Working their wide receiver screen. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Commodores had this offense rolling. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Grab behind the line. It's Hoskins. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bobby. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the 1st down line, but will they go for it on 4th down? They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. And the Commodores get enough for the 1st down.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. 1st down.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Doors.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He leaves it with his back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier.
football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got his man downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Got it in the middle. It's Stowers. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Take it to them. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The run from the shotgun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can take officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Snagged out of the air. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leads them. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive units.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Sherrill. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Leaves it with the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground, finding open areas. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
A strike downfield. Free up the gut. Touchdown, Commodores. And here they come almost all the way back.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by 10 to USC. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Now the toss. At the 45 on its way. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks the tackle. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The run to the left. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls in the...
A shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Pavia. Makes the grab, it's Stowers. They'll finally short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. And they fail to hook up on third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure.
Pulls it in down the sideline. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Nice man down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. The throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense working from the pistol. To the air on first down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. So now it's second and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man. It's Fitzgerald. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First much time as possible for their offense. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Hines is tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Caught over the middle, it's Hoskins. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sherrill. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoskins. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little. Go to the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Wide open downfield.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
That was a good game right there. I enjoyed that one. I don't know when my mic went on mute, but I apologize. ah. When the freak did I mute? Oh, dang. I muted my mic for the majority of that, so the only thing y'all got to see was the rundown. I apologize. I just want to say it was very coaching experience because I was snapping on the sideline, so it probably was for the best that y'all didn't get to hear a lot of that stuff. As y'all can see, I did the LSU Vanderbilt. I probably won't live stream the next game. But I'll give y'all a highlight rundown if I don't. And I just want to appreciate y'all for joining if y'all do join. But let's go to this box. So y'all know I can't leave without going to the box. They actually performed better on offense than I did when it came to yard wise. I mean, it didn't come out of much. So we ran 61 plays. Yards per play, we had a 6.4 versus their 7. We got 202 yards on the run. I love it. I love it, y'all. I'm a believer in the run game over the pass, especially when I'm only getting 188 yards on the pass. Four TDs, I'll take it. I did throw a pig. I did not like that interception. I did not agree with it either. I thought I threw it down on the ground, but whatever. Gary had a pretty solid game. I got to get him more yards, though. Harlem was making a name for himself. I'll probably pick up more carries for him. It's kind of hard, though, because Caden and Caden, I mean, they supply the majority of my rushing yards. I try to use Caleb for power positions. I don't really get to use him as much as I would like to. I'm going to have to start trying to put him in a little bit more, though. Aaron, he had a pretty good game. 5 catches, 47 yards. I can't complain. Barry, of course, he's always going to have a good game. Nick Anderson. Shard, I tried to get him more involved in the second half when I seen he wasn't really getting too many catches, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, I skipped over the block end. Some of y'all might want to have to see that. We had a couple pancakes in there. I mean a lot. I'm kind of worried about Cohen. He's been catching a few injuries. I might have to see how my guard rotation looks, because yeah, I can't tell though if it's an injury time due to like him getting tired and that's why they're doing that, and they're subbing him out, or if he's actually getting injured or not. I gotta check out his wear and tear. Plus he's been allowing some sacks recently. Him and Josh. But I can't complain. We won the game. We started off more dominant than how it went off. They ended up coming back. The score was like 34-27. So I want to stop that. Because we're getting to the nitty and gritty part of the schedule. We got Alabama that's coming up soon. Arkansas coming up soon. And if we play our cards right, we'll probably be inside the SEC championship. Now, defensively, I respect it, man. I respect, my defense. My boy came out with 2 sacks. Pert, as I like to say, that boy be playing like he on a pert for real. Kids, no drugs. Well, I mean, 1.5 sacks, can't complain. He was pressuring the quarterback. He did what he needed to do. We got him more on that edge rush. I need to probably start using him more as a reliable linebacker more. But I mean, it's kind of hard playing college football and putting people in their certain positions. Like certain safeties should actually be running the star position if they have a star on the field, or I mean, I don't know. Like I just feel like it's hard to make the defense more flexible and usable in the game, especially too because they base it off overall. I think they need to start going by like position overall. Like a safety might be this overall as a true traditional safety, but if he was playing in this position, his overall will run up to this. Same thing with that new gadget position that they got. Like I think the gadget position should have a overall based upon where they're slotted in. Same thing to my linebackers. Like when it comes to O linemen, if one is a right guard, but he can kind of rotate on as a tackle or elsewhere, like I think the overall should just automatically I think it do automatically elevate. So I mean, ignore what I just said, but I feel like everything except for like the defensive one doesn't really change much. I know they got like nose tackle, right edge, like all that good stuff, but it's other stuff like the star position and stuff like that I don't see titled on here. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, let me go to these interceptions. Sorry about that. I almost skipped over these. I can't remember. It was one of them though Peyton, y'all seen Peyton's. If you seen the game, you probably seen all of them though. Peyton's was the pick 6. That's the one that was like to let Vanderbilt know like we're gonna control this game and the outcome of it. And I can't ask for more when it comes to that. So Peyton, his pick was a really nice interception, especially him just straight up coming in for pressure. I thought it was a beautiful pick. I can't remember, but one of these, and it might have been Cooley. I'm thinking it was Cooley, but I could be wrong. One of them had a deflection pick. It was a nice one too. Like I just wanted to deflect the ball, but the way the DB deflected it, he deflected it to where his teammate could catch the interception. I thought it was a well play. Either way, if it was a deflection, it was a good deflection because I think they would have been on 4th. And if it was, the pick, like how it was, I mean, even better because it gives us a chance to get another scoring. And I don't think we scored off the interception, but I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, I look at it like this: we stopped a 3-point play, a play that could have been 3 or 6. Same thing with him. He caught a interception. I can't remember if it was him. I think it was him though. He caught the interception that was going to the end zone, and he kind of like one-handed it, like he was trying to get a deflection. Yeah, it is him. He got the deflection, but also put the ball in his own arm. That was pretty tough too. My interceptions were highlight reel worth interceptions. They may look a little weird, they may look a little glitched up, as people like to say, but I thought like they were like highlight reel kind of picks. I liked them. He caught the interception, defensive tackle. Let's keep it a buck. The way he caught the interception, I don't think it should have been one. And also, too, he's a defensive tackle. Come on now. But, you know, my dude caught one on the line, too, so I can't really say much. Diego, he started turning it up for real, for real. 366 yards is crazy. And Cedric Alexander. Somebody let me know. Is this dude related to Sean Alexander? Yeah, him a little game. But as y'all can see, I mean, negative 28 yards. The objective for my team, run the ball, stop the run. Run the ball, stop the run. And that's what we did. Like, yeah, as you can see, we turned him into a one-trap-minded team. And, yeah, he did dot us up for 300 yards. But at the same freaking time, he was one-dimensional. I mean, it's the only thing they had, and it prevented them from winning the game. His awareness is crazy. A 99? God, dog. Throwing a run is kind of tough, too. First downs, total offense. I mean, I done showed y'all all of it. It's kind of funny. I feel like we're a first half team. We got to work on that. But I like being a first half team. I'd rather be a first half team than a second half team, because happening to either come back or have a close game is kind of tough, and it kind of messes with your mind, because in your mind, especially when you're playing the game versus coaching the game, in your mind you just trying to march up the field, and in this game, the game is not gonna make it easy for you. They ain't gonna be like, like, we're gonna let him throw a bomb over the top, over the side. No, they're defending that. They want you to throw the middle and outside little slants. They want you to get the 4 and 5 yards versus the 20 and 30 yards. And I'm fine with it. That's why I say I'm gonna run the ball, stop the run. 23 attempts for 29 rushing yards. And they got a TD off of it that I thought was bogus. But I'm not gonna belittle them. Like, again, we stopped the run. 1.3 versus 5.5. As you can see, that's how we win games. That's how you win football games. If you're gonna be a championship caliber team, that's how you win football games. Third down conversion was 6 for 9. I would have rather like a 7 for 9. Or even, to be honest, I would have rather it be low, because if it's low conversion rate, then that means that we're not getting on third down too much. I mean, we didn't go past 9 third down, so I can't complain too much. I know. And fourth downs, we didn't have to go for it on fourth. We didn't. I mean, like I said, that game was ours. If we lose that game, like, I don't think it's because of how they play. I think we lose the game because we beat ourselves. I don't know why it took me so much to get that out, but we beat the game because of the fact that we beat ourselves. That's just point blank, period. And it didn't happen. We won the game. I know, man. I'm thinking, and I'm treating LSU as if I would treat it as if I was doing a Georgia season, but that's not my philosophy. It is. My philosophy is run the ball, stop the run. Whether I'm playing with Georgia, whether I'm playing with Ohio State. Because I got to think in a coach's philosophy. I can't think in how would Brian. I mean, even though Brian Kelly is my head coach, like, I'm talking to Brian Kelly in office, and I'm saying, hey, we got to change the way we play. You want to keep your job? Like, this is how you keep your job, my brother. not that other stuff. Like I said, I'm happy with the way we've been playing ever since that Florida game and the Clemson game too. I just need to work on my second half. Appreciate y'all coming along the roads. Y'all stay tuned, man. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm leaving off on commitment of the day, 5-star running back George Renard from Michigan. I'm happy about this one. My run game is gonna be so pretty next year. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Thank y'all.